Hey, besties. Let's throw some shade, honey. You ready to get into it? Well, I survived another episode without my favorite couple. And you know it's bad when your homeboy tells you to run from your girlfriend, not fiance. Ciao. Hey, besties. Welcome to Behind the Shade. Child, let's throw some shade and get into another episode of Love or Life After Lockup. It's season 5, episode 47. And the title of this episode, I can't even say the second word. So it will be The Adult Time Whisperer. um Besties, how would you rate this episode? Shay, baby, it's boring. It's going downhill. It's definitely going downhill. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, but let me tell you. I guess I'll tell you in a second. How would I rate this episode? Ooh, child, like a 2, maybe a 3, because it was just, it was hard to watch. What do you rate this week's episode, besties? It was just, I don't know. Was this like what we would call a filler episode, maybe? Let's get into it. Don't forget to like my video and subscribe to the channel so that you will know when I post and update and upload the next video. So let's begin with Justine and Michael. Now, last week's episode left off where they were surprising Mike's mom, but she was like, she wasn't even mad. She was not mad. She was happy. She was shocked. Like, oh my gosh, why didn't you tell me? Oh my goodness, you know I'm happy. Yes, I'm happy. And she really wishes they would have told her sooner because she said she would have came out there. So she's in her confessionals and she's just praising God and she's just like, okay. So she's trying to make sense of her house burning down. So she's trying to bring that into like, oh, this was meant to be. You know, God makes no mistakes. My house burned down. I lost everything and I had to uproot and come to Vegas. And now my life has meaning because I'm going to help Justine with all these babies. Uh-huh. So Justine is like, she's shocked because she's here for the drama. And being that grandma didn't give it to her, you know, because they were friends before she got with Mike and all that. And I think grandma's Maria is her name. I think her thing was kind of like, you know, how you kind of like, dang, I didn't mean for you to marry my son and be my daughter in law. And so, you know, Justine is just like, they didn't want to really say anything to her because, you know, she's still mad about her giving Justine, you know, the paternity test when she was pregnant with Manhattan. Like, how dare you think that I'm stepping out on my husband, you know? And you know, Justine is like, you know, I moved to a state where I didn't know anybody, I didn't have any friends. I did this for him. And you know, like I was 10 toes down for Mike, and I still am. How dare you? So mom's apologized. She was like, she ain't gonna do that. She, you know, they had a real conversation. So she went into Justine's bedroom, you know, the bedroom that's not decorated, don't have a headboard, you know, no furniture, just the bed and the baby bed and a whole bunch of clothes on the floor. So yeah, but the paint, the wall, the color of the paint is nice. Yes, just stay, but where's the furniture? Come on, girl. So they were just in there talking about the mom was like, you know, I'm gonna help you wash tomorrow. You know, she's trying to fit in. She sees where she's needed, but she wants to talk. She don't want to overstep her boundaries with the lady of the house. So she's like, well, can I wash? This, that, and the other. So they're talking about their boundaries, you know, about don't be, you know, saying stuff in front of the kids. They have to respect me as the mom. And she was like, yes, you're right. But if there's something I see, I'll pull you to the side because you know Maria gonna have something to say, honey. She is not gonna be quiet, okay? So then she wants to know. So check this out, Justine. So whose idea was it to hide to make it a secret that you're expecting again? And I like Justine was like, it was both of ours. Yeah, we decided mutually, together. We're a couple. We're a real couple. We're married. We make decisions together. I'm not throwing him under the bus, and he's not gonna throw me under the bus. We decided on that, okay? And so Mike made it very clear that they have not told Justine's mom because her mother, she's never happy for Justine. She don't see it for all these kids, so they did the flashback where she was just going through all this about you. He got 4 kids, you got 3, that's 7. You trying to have a baby and blah, 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 and nobody has 9 kids anymore and blah, blah, blah. But see, mom's has a point because she has to pay for stuff. Justine stays in her pocket. So that's why she's very vocal about how she feels about this, because Justine is just feeling like all she gonna do is lay up and get pregnant. And I mean, yes, you're married, but you're not working either. And it's kind of hard for you to try to act like you're an adult when you still mooching off your mother. Like, grow up and take care of business. Have as many kids as you can afford. Okay. So that was pretty much that with them. Was that it? Yeah, that was pretty much it with them. So Louie and Nose. What happened to Melissa's nose job? Like, it don't look like it got better, did it? I don't know. I'm not even gonna go. I'm gonna be nice. So they meet their parents. So his mom, her father, they meet them for dinner. And they get there, and his mom, Donna, and her dad are there. And so, Pops is just shrinking, like he is skin and bones. And so Donna asked him, how was he doing? And he was like, not well. And it's like, oh, is he sick? I don't know what's going on with him. Anyway, Melissa's not going to mention the ring. She just wants them to discover it. And so, of course, they sit down, and of course, Donna saw it immediately. And there was no congratulations, no, oh my gosh. She was like, let me see that. What's that? Oh, that's nice. Let me see. And so Melissa's like, I'm showing it to you. Like, what you mean, let you see? You want me to take it off? And she's like, yeah, what am I going to do? Throw it in the ocean? And I was like, yes, that's exactly what you would do. That's why she was hesitant taking the ring off her finger. So she does. Donna has it on her finger. She loves it. Hold on. Drink your water, besties. So she loves it. And they go outside on the balcony to talk on the balcony of the restaurant, the deck, whatever. And she's all, I had a talk with my mom and my sister, and they like you, Melissa, but I don't. I don't like you. It's like, well, duh. You ain't telling us nothing we don't know. Okay. And so she's like, you know why I don't like you? Because you're a lot like me. And that hurt Melissa's feelings. She was like, oh my gosh, I'd rather you just say you can't stand me than tell me I'm like you. But I said this last week, didn't I? That's Louie likes those old controlling, complaining women. He likes that. And I said that last week. I said, Melissa acts just like his mother. Loves them hard, complaining, fussy, just a bit. They are the same. They are the same. Louie has a type. And so then Louie goes out and talks to his mom, and she's emotional. He's like the mama's boy who is like, Mom, I have grown up. You can stop babying me now. Melissa said Louie is 43 years old. Like, it is time to just stop. And Louie wants to grow up. He wants to fly away. He wants all that. And so Donna's like, you're taking my son away from me. And Melissa's like, why are you saying that? Like, I'm not taking anything. We're not in competition. We have two separate lanes, lady. You can't take my place, and I ain't trying to take yours. Like we both have our own lane with Louie. Calm down. Like, and Louie wants to grow up, and you should be proud of him. And she is. So she said, and I understand Donna. She's seen him at his worst. She's seen him relapse. She's seen him almost OD. She's seen just all the things. She's been there every step of the way. And so she let him know that she is proud of him, but she just like she don't want Melissa to break his heart. She just doesn't want him to relapse. And so she says it even bothers her to where she can't rest without hearing from him. She has to hear from him. And that's just a mother's love. And that, of course, they'll say that's the Italian mother in her. And Louie, you just gonna have to, deal with your mom in dosages. But I like that Louie is setting his boundaries with her. And she ain't hearing it, but at least he's saying it so he'll know that he no longer wants to be a mama's boy. Okay, who we gonna go to next? Is it gonna be Bianca or Kim? Oh, Lordy. So Bianca and Daniel, they start off there at the house. She is so stupid. She's trying to make eggs for breakfast, like he did. And she's like, oh, I guess I should have put oil in the pan. Wow. Just wow. Just wow. Baby, if you are too stupid and don't know how to make an egg, you should not be in a relationship. How do you not know that if you cook something on the stove that you got to put oil in the pan? Golly. So so he springs on her that they're going to go on a double date with one of his friends that he met in jail. The guy is out and he's engaged. They're going to double date. She's like, oh, you didn't tell me. So then she also tells him, oh, my homegirl is coming out here tomorrow and she's going to stay with us. She's coming to visit. And he's like, wait a minute, I'm not even ready for this. Like, whoa, it's like, Bianca, this is your boyfriend who spazzed out yesterday from being outside. Do you think he's ready to have someone in close quarters with you for you to be kikiing with? He ain't ready for that. You have a 1-bedroom apartment with a man who's trying to find his way through your spaghetti plate. Why do you want your girl on top of y'all? Yeah, you should have brought that to his attention and talked. But Bianca feels like she the breadwinner. She do what she want. So then she also tells him that they're gonna go see a Freaky Times specialist called a uh, intercourse whisperer. And so they go to this woman. So she has them sitting pretty much on top of each other. And so they have to say questions or answer questions. And the other one has to respond and say thank you. So they go through a series of questions. And so one of the questions were, what are you afraid of? And so Bianca says she's afraid her drinking will affect the relationship. And yeah, pretty much he was like, pretty much, I'm afraid that you don't see the potential that I see in you, so he wants her to be greater. So then the next question was, like, what do you love about me? And so she told him she loves his abs, and it was a key. Then she said, I love your strength. And then he told her he loves her writing. Like when he was in jail and she would write, you know, get all deep with him and how she got him through his toughest times. And so she thanked him for that. So the last question was the relationship status. And so he's like boyfriend, girlfriend. And she's like, wait a minute, stop. Wait a minute. No, I thought we were engaged. I thought I was your fiance. So we got to go back down this road again this week because this girl wants to get married. She is rushing to the aisle. She wants to get married. He's like, well, you don't have a ring. You need to have an engagement ring. So you're not engaged until you get a ring. And she's like, well, you proposed to me in jail. So it don't matter about no ring. You propose and I say yes, and you need to marry me tomorrow. We all know Bianca. So they go on a double date. Her and the girl, they go to the bar and they get to have their cocktails. The guys go throw darts. They're talking, Bianca's crying to the girl. We're not engaged. And lady, she's engaged and they have a wedding date planned. And she's like, yeah, if I was you, I understand what you're feeling. So she's, co-signing Bianca's feelings. So she all in her feelings because she's still mad coming from the intercourse whisperer. And so they all get back together, seated, and the guy asked Daniel to be in his wedding because they're going to get married that year. And of course, that just triggered Bianca. Oh, I'm good. So she just can't take it. Oh my gosh. Don't nobody mention wedding, marriage, nothing. So she's spazzing out. She has to walk away. She got to go outside. Don't follow her. Oh, woe is me. So the guy tells his woman, go get her. Excuse me. No, Daniel needs to go get his woman, not me. She ain't my problem. So the girlfriend fiance goes to get Bianca, and honey, homeboy, his name is Gator. He tells Daniel, like, blood, you need to run. Okay. He said, you need to run. Run fast, run quick. You need to run. Oh boy. So that was that. So Kim and Joey, I guess they were the highlight of today's episode. Oh my goodness, it's just so much with this couple. This is like watching a train wreck. It's like watching a car accident. It's like watching somebody getting ready to fall. Like, so they start off, child, they're out house shopping. Why are you wasting that realtor's time? Have you guys been pre-approved? Like, there is no way Kim can afford a mortgage. You got a man, and I'm using that word lightly, you have a male present who does not have a job, who has a spending habit badly, a bad one. Why are you forcing this issue? It's like her and Bianca live in this fantasy world where they have what they want in their minds. They don't care about what reality is telling them. They just have to get to this house with the white picket fence, with the boys, with the cat, the dog, and the horse and the bird. It doesn't matter about the circumstances. Joey is relapsing. He ain't had a voice in the last 4 or 5 episodes. Like, something's going on. He's cheating. Like, the game. You've done it. He told us you've cheated on everybody. This is your karma. And baby, it's finna kick you all up in your face and your tail. So they go see this house. They so excited. They ain't got no money for it. They can't afford it. It's something thousands more than what she's comfortable with. Joey didn't put all her business in the streets. Talking about she only bring home $1,600 and the mortgage was $1,500. Well, you can't live off $100. So why are we doing this? I get that the house you got to move out, but you need to just go and get you an apartment. So they like, we need to ask Pops for some money. Well, you ask him. He your daddy. No, you ask him because I do everything. And you're going to continue to do everything, honey, because you about to be single. It's like, Alexa, cue in Cameo. I'm living the single, boom, 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 life. So he asked the dad, And I was sitting here like, you got to be kidding me. You got the audacity to look this man in his face and ask him for $7,000 and you don't have a job, a window, or a pot. He don't even like you. You done stole his dirt bike, then lied in his face and said you don't even know what he's talking about. Just because it was 20 years ago don't mean that you didn't steal it, homie. You stole that man's dirt bike, and now you got the nerves of asking for 7 G's. And his dumb butt gonna give it to you. He know you know ain't working. He's still threatening you to do better and do good and don't improve him wrong. Why are we still having this conversation? Joey still don't have a job. He went to go look for one job. Joey, Kim, Google jobs that hires felons because there's plenty of companies that hire them. Okay, child, please. So dad says okay because he only doing it for the boys and Kim. Well, I mean, okay, no, it still would be a no. But anyway, okay, so whatever with that, that's fine. Okay, we got it. Cool. So they was headed to the bank. I guess they going to open up an account. So Joey can't find his phone. He goes out to the car to go find his phone. So behind his back, Kim is asking the banker, hey, can you put a notification on my account to where you can't spend over a certain amount? He said, oh yeah, you only can spend 2,000 a day. She was like, oh, that's too much. So they decide they're gonna give her text her every time. She'll be alerted every time a transaction is made, because Joey gonna be out there buying stuff, right? As soon as they leave the bank, he stops at the amp store. He going to go see about an amp. Child, I'm sorry, but baby, it's like, wait, stop. Like, first of all, who are you trying to be cute for? You are driving in a mom soccer car. You already put some rims on it. I guess it has tents. Now you're trying to put some beat in it. We don't do that no more, Joey. We roll with the stock radio because they're really nice now. Turn up the little bass, some treble, we good. Ain't nobody trying to be coming down the street. Boom, 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 boom. Ain't nobody doing that no. How long was he in jail? Ain't nobody going to get beat amps and speaker boxes and zip. We ain't doing all of that. We just not doing that, Joey. We are grown. And so she get mad at him and he don't want to be bothered. He tell her, he bids her good day. Here go the key, bye, go home. She drives off. She comes back. He like, no, I call somebody come get me. You going about your business. Bye. Where are you going, Joey? With your mom bod looking self. And don't wear them brown pants or it just makes your shape look even worse. OMG. He cute in the face, but that body, they both they both look like the number 88. Somebody got to be smaller. They both just work on losing weight together. So back at the house, Joey tired. He go get in the bed. I'm talking about sheets in his street clothes. I cringed like a mug. I am a believer. When you come in the house, you take your clothes off. That's the first thing you do. Use the bathroom, take your clothes off, and get in your comfortable house clothes. And it can be sweatpants, your night clothes, something. But you're not finna lay on my bed, near my bed, with no street clothes on. And Joey got in the bed. Ooh, gross. And he always grabs his son, his son. There's 2 boys in that house. You're going to stop treating that oldest one with special attention because you think he's yours. There's another kid in the house. You have to treat them both the same. I don't appreciate that. And she need to talk to him about that. And how come we don't know about this darn test yet? Where is the paternity test? I'm ready. Check your emails, Kim. So he's all sick. Sound like he might have the vid, but he's sick. He got all these symptoms. His stomach hurt, his side hurt. Is he pregnant? He about to throw up. Blah, 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 blah. So she's like, well, you need to go to urgent care. She trying to get his self together. When he went to go find his phone, he came back into the bank and said he couldn't find his phone. So it's like, okay, you going out there to make calls or something. So he lied and said that he couldn't find his phone. They get in the car. She's like, well, your phone is sitting right here. And he all, blah, 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 blah. It's just like all this little lying. It's just, you about to get busted. You ain't even checking the boxes. You ain't dotting your I's and crossing your T's good, Joey. So then he does it again. He's sick, but he got to go out and find some paperwork to get the medical number. She like, I'll find it, sweetie. She trying to be nice to me. He just snapping at her. You ain't going to be able to find it. Let me get it. I'm going to go to urgent care by myself. You ain't coming. What? You're sick and you don't want your woman to come with you to the hospital? Yeah, it says cheating. It says I'm finna go get me a hit. Don't come because I need to go find me a hit. And where is this money coming from? Because are you giving him an allowance, Kim? Like I know are dealers taking debit cards. Don't let me find out they're taking Zales and Venmos and Apple Pays and Cash Apps. So he put on his clothes. He's sick, but he going on where he drives off. Where is he going? I don't know. So she has sat down and talked to his mom, and she's just like, "Do you think he's relapsing?" And she's like, "I don't know. He don't talk to me." And she said, "If he is, that ain't gonna be good." And so Kim says, "If he is, she gonna have to cut this off because she got to put her kids first." Whew. Well, girl, go ahead and break up with him, child, because I'm going to tell you right now. He is. Do you need me to tell you? Because you already know. Okay. Who else? Zaria and Troy. So last week we left off where mom's Karen called them talking about, we have a problem. Child, I'm thinking she was going to borrow some money. She talking about Troy is crying and having a fit because she want to see her daddy. So they coming to Syracuse on the train. So come get him. He like, Mom, I'm getting ready to take my son to the science museum. Troy, figure it out. We on our way. So they, him and the son, I ain't even gonna attempt to say his name. Azriel. And child Karen couldn't say his name either. She called him Gazelle. She said Gazelle. He said that ain't his name. Well, that's what she let me call him. Why y'all let me call him that? Y'all with these difficult names. Oh, and she like, Mom. And Troy is like, you just don't know what you get with my mom. She just a wild card. She gonna do it, gonna say, and you just don't know how to. I don't know how to deal with her. So they go pick them up from the train station. Little Troy is happy to see her daddy. Her daddy is happy to see her. She looks great. She loves that she's going to have a big brother. Azael is happy he's going to have a little sister because he wants someone to play with when he play his video games. They hug. They get in the car. They getting along good. They go to the science museum. Karen tells us she has gas. She really wants Zaria and Yana. She really wants them to get along for the family because she's just like, let's get along. Let's parent this kid, and she wants the good relationship. She don't want the drama. She really don't. The mature side of her. And so the kids have fun at the science museum. Back at home, Troy is trying to order t-shirts. He's getting ready for his event that he's planning to have at the church. And he wants his daughter to come and be there. But Yana got to bring her. So Zaria, she was so cool last week. We need some more dispensary treats. Give her what she needs, child. So she's, about to have a She spazzes out because she wants to know why you bringing that woman around me. You know I don't like her. We don't get along. It's not about you, Zaria. Hello. You need to grow up. You're 30-some years old and you still think it's all about you, and it's not. That boy wants to be with his daughter. So she's like, and it's our anniversary. So she like, okay, fine. Bring her. She can come. But you better treat me right for my anniversary. Okay, girl, whatever. Shut up. And I think that was it. That was pretty much it. Kim and Joey, Bianca and Daniel, Zaria and Troy, Justine and Michael, and Louie and Nose. That was it, besties. Um, I just want to put it out there that I will not be reviewing Love during Lockup. I do not enjoy that spinoff. I do not. I'm going to watch it, probably not as faithful, but I'm not going to review it because there's going to be so many other shows that I'm going to review, and 5 is my limit. I can't do, actually, maybe 4, but we'll see. I don't know if I've said it before, but I'll just go through it again. I will be reviewing Potomac, Salt Lake City. Orange County will end next week. I will not review Beverly Hills. I don't think I'm going to be interested at all. But there'll be so many other shows, like there'll be Bell Collective, Love and Marriage Huntsville, Potomac, Salt Lake City, and then Married to Medicine will be coming on soon. So that's my 5. That's my 5. Okay, besties, let me know down in the comments what did you think about this episode? I really want to know. The title of this episode, it can stay the same. I didn't even care enough to change it. It was just boring. I'm telling you guys, it gets a 2 from me. It is a 2. Let me know what you rate this episode, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, besties.